Warning. Some topics or situations in this program may not be suitable for some audience. Everything you see and hear is done on the safety of our own disclosed set under legal circumstance. Also, Speedpigeon does not support the use of drugs, alcohol, or violence, especially for our underage audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
We're old.
Record it.
Okay. He's on there?
He's on there. Can you hold
He's
this for a
on
second?
there. Yeah, I'll hold your salad. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of SPEEDCAST. I'm your host, Charlie, as always, I'm joined with Kevin Wankmueller, and we got two new guests with us today. We got Dean Pagliaroli, however you say your name. I'm just kidding. I know how to say your name, buddy. And Nick Scott, a.k.a. Danny Reed. We're going to run by a little bit of a questionnaire for you.
Okay.
So, here we go. Let's hop right into it. All right.
Question one.
All right. What were some moments that you remember from set that you can recall were some of your favorites?
Performances. Let's see. I remember the final scene where I had to climb on top of that the inside of that roof with all that stuff, and
Yep.
I'm just oh crap, I hope this thing does not fall.
That
I
was-
hope I don't.
That was an effort, man. That was an effort for both of us. We had to struggle. It was a trek to get up there. We had to
Hanging
step
on
over
with
this
your life.
weird fucking plastic thing, these tarps, chairs, and everything. It was raggedy. It was very sketchy.
Yeah.
All right. So, be honest. What did you think you were getting yourself into when you were filming a movie in New Jersey and you had to pull up to a shady ass shop in the middle of nowhere? Come on.
Well, okay. I figure this isn't gonna be that bad because I had another director and he literally made us film in this big ass ditch, that was 7 feet, and he was digging up dog shit and
Wait,
putting
real
it
dog
behind
shit?
it. Huh?
Real dog shit?
Actual dog shit to make it more realistic.
Why couldn't you just use Tootsie Rolls or something? That makes a good poop texture. That's foul.
Oh,
That's foul.
Realism,
Wow.
man.
Okay, continue. Interesting.
well, because he said we're the motherfucking ditch boys. We're gonna make this as realistic as possible. And I'm oh great. So it was a scene my character in that movie always had to use the bathroom. So I guess you can guess A to B what was happening.
Oh. Mm-hmm. You didn't have to touch poop though, right?
No, I didn't have to touch it. I just
Okay,
had to
good. I was
pretend
gonna
I
say
was
I'm gonna have to
using
have a
the
talk with your
bathroom.
director. I'm gonna have to go and have a talk with him. Listen, man, you can't have my boy Nick touch some poop.
Yeah.
He said he had to pretend he was using the bathroom.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I bet that was interesting.
Yeah. So when I saw the shop, I'm okay, this can't be as bad.
Yeah, this is way better. We're not working with real poop. I don't have to shit in front of anybody.
In the ground.
Whew, yeah, no ditches. Nice.
Yeah.
That's all.
So what did that experience do for you? You know what I mean? Did it help in any way, or did it is it the same?
The poop thing or the shop?
No, just. Well, I'm sure,
Did something
dude.
too.
I know for a fact the poop thing definitely did something for
Oh,
you.
shit.
Nah, just loser in a whole, just the whole experience of recording. Coming down to Jersey and doing all that.
I thought it was really really cool. I mean, honestly, I know we went through a lot making this film and stuff, and
Oh yeah.
but in the end we I don't know, like we bounced back on a really
We pulled
high
through.
note, and we gave like solid performances.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We pulled through, man. So we stuck that out until the end. We had a lot of hiccups, but you know, we had that. All right. What was the hardest part about filming?
Let's see. I would say like, okay, so possibly like the line memorization, because like, okay, getting to the scene was pretty easy and stuff. It's just like, okay, if we screw up like a line, then like, how do we keep this? We have this like huge gigantic scene. We're in the ninth. We're like in the ninth inning, and we're about to finish the scene, and then oh shit, someone drops a line. Now what?
Yep.
We have to improv. So
and there were a lot of monologues. You had a lot of stuff to say at some points. A lot of stuff.
yeah.
No, yeah, I would definitely say that was probably one of the hardest, was getting the lines down and everything, and just trying to work through all of the jokes and just us being idiots the whole time. You know what I mean? It was very hard getting through, trying not to laugh all the time.
Yeah. I'll just say like one word. I don't want to give anything away, but toothbrush. That's it. Toothbrush.
Oh yeah. If you guys haven't seen it, you gotta go check it out. It's out. Hit it up. The toothbrush scene. It's not out for us. It's out for them by time. But you know. Cut?
You gotta cut that.
Cut?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're breaking kayfabe here.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. What was the most fun about recording the movie?
Probably like all the probably the Danny Lay scenes, me and all the stoner buddies, because it was just back and forth banter and just doing like comedy stuff and just being ourselves and just being idiots completely. We're just like,
and it worked too, because like, again, the thing that really made it work, I feel like, is that like you and Rob, man, in real life you guys are just as close as the characters. So I mean, that definitely, once I heard that, I was like, awesome, that was gonna work. But no, yeah, it was a lot of fun. So are you down for a sequel? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Maybe. Go ahead. Man. Well, I really appreciate you for coming out and coming on the show. Do you want to say anything about like any projects that you're going to be in the future, or anything that you just want to let people know?
I just want to say that watch this movie. It will be out on different platforms. You're gonna be, I guess, laughing and hopefully understanding what's going on. But it's a crazy, wild movie. So go see it.
Smoothie, you said?
Hell yeah. Smoothie? He said schmovie?
Smoothie. So go.
Smoothie.
Go see this movie.
Go see
Smoothie,
this
gotcha.
schmovie. Everybody,
Yeah.
Nick Scott from Loser and Broken People, thank you so much for coming out, man. We appreciate it. And be safe.
Thank you.
Hand it to me. No, hand it to me.
Oh yeah, you have to stop the recording, right?
Yes, I do.
That was fun. Our first virtual guest.
So hot.
That was really cool. Your phone is hot?
Yeah.
Damn, that took a lot out of it, huh?
It's a FaceTime call and I have a screen recorder.
Also, I'm sure you probably didn't need to put your mic up there, now that I think about it, because she was screen recording, so it'll probably just get his voice. But
It will.
it's okay.
Whatever.
It's whatever. That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't say anything during the fact. But
giving it away again.
so yeah, that was Nick. Danny Reed, everybody. I'm sitting next to the fire inspector and Fabio Pagliaroli.
Thank you.
So I want to talk about stuff that happened during filming that I thought was amazing, and one of them being Nick just being a menace on set with the quads, his fucking weapons.
Yep.
He got fucking all those crazy ass sticks.
He's like straight ninja mode. Assassin's Creed.
There's so many bloopers of him just like twirling around that fucking copper stick and just like whittling and everything. Fucking insane.
My favorite one is where he just has zero idea. Just Nick.
Oh yeah, he was walking to grab his weapons, and we were trying to film something.
That's awesome.
And yeah,
I think that's just so funny.
I was just like, Nick, you're literally walking in the shop, and then he was like, oh, I didn't want my weapons to be there or something like that, and he was like, yeah, it's like when you go to fucking couple therapy and they make you duke it out.
With those big foam sticks, the headpiece.
Jules was like, I assure you that's not what happens at couple therapy. Oh, it
I
should.
assure you
I
that's
think
not.
it should.
Should be.
Oh man. Yeah, man. It was definitely a fun ride, but a rocky ride at the same time. You know, we had a lot of complications with the cast. You know, like we had shit with Jay, Rob, Ray, just a bunch of shit. But you know, we pulled through it.
I'd like to say from like, I wasn't really like in it obviously with you guys for the long run. It was just like the nice chunk of it at the end. But from an outsider's perspective, watching you guys do your thing for however long it's been since I've known both of you, you guys have both been doing your own thing, working on your own stuff like constantly. And it was cool just to be like involved, just to be part of something that you guys were doing.
Oh yeah.
You know?
It was fun. It was definitely a fun project. And it was just like the amount of times it didn't happen was like, it's crazy because again, like we had everything set up. Like we had Rob as Lace. We had Nick as Danny and all that shit. And like, it was like a month before we were supposed to film. Like this was originally just supposed to like take a week. We were supposed to like take like maybe like a week, maybe a little more to film everything. And it could have been done if everybody was like on point and there. But, you know, scheduling
But at least
conflicts
now,
and whatnot,
for
but
future
like
reference, if you ever want to make more shit, which I'm sure you will, you know exactly what to look out for.
oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
at least how many complications to look out for.
But yeah, like I said, it's crazy. It's something that was supposed to be like maybe like a few days to like a little over a week, and it went to being like 4 months
Right.
worth of like filming.
3 blocks.
For
of
you
filming.
guys' first official project.
Three blocks of filming,
That was
yeah,
good.
and it was like
You
2-3
did good.
days each time, and like the only reason why that happened is because it's like originally it was Rob and we had him, and then it was like a month before filming, and again, he's not an actor, so like he got nervous and stuff, and he was going through a bunch of other like shit.
Yeah.
So he, like a month before, he was like, dude, I can't do this. Like I don't want to play the role. So I was
Right.
like, all right, you know. So my last resort was like, okay, I'm gonna ask Jason, because Lace is Jason. That's literally like what the character was based off of. And he did it, and it was good for a little while. But again, there was scheduling conflicts and whatnot, and then we wound up casting Rob. He actually came back, and it was pretty cool. But we have some clips of Jason, and they're fucking hilarious, dude. I gotta put them out someday, because they were actually really funny.
They were good.
Yeah.
Some of the ones you
Have,
showed me
like
at least.
an hour of Jay and I yelling at
Jason
each other
cut.
that one night.
Yeah, the Jason cut, it'll be like a 20-minute fucking cut of just Jason scenes. It won't make sense, but it'll just...
Well, no, you'll have at least over an hour of the two of us screaming at each other.
Oh, yeah, because you guys couldn't get that fucking
There you
scene
go.
right.
You do the whole movie, and then when you get to them arguing, you just play the whole
All of
hour
the
of the
takes.
argument.
Yep.
And then the rest of the movie happens.
Indeed, it
You
wasn't
just
just,
cut the
Jay
scene
and
with
I
Rob.
arguing.
Yeah.
It was the two of us yelling, and then Nick complaining in the background, and then you getting frustrated, and Fareed making jokes the whole time. And
It was a mess. It was a mess. And again, like, it was especially a mess. Like, it was bad when you weren't there. But, like, when we got together, I feel like it was a mess in a different way, because whenever we work together, like me, you, and Jason, or like vice versa, however we work together, we're fucking idiots, dude. And like, as much as we get stuff done, we also don't get anything done because it's just, we're always fucking goofing around.
It's difficult because you don't realize when you're actually slipping back into being an idiot.
And that's like, I haven't realized it.
That's why I'm
Back
here.
and forth.
Yeah. And again, like, shooting stuff before she was involved, you don't realize it until, like, she's here, because when we're falling out of it, she's like, all right, guys, let's go. And I'm like, holy shit, we're actually, like, slacking off and shit. And that's when I know, I'm like, oh, man, fuck. But, yeah.
On point.
You forgetting that my job is to be a drill sergeant?
Yeah. I love how...
No laughing.
I like how our shots were filmed, like, a month or two differently compared to everybody else's shots.
Yeah.
That shit was amazing. The one in the beginning where we're interacting with Lace, completely
It's like fucking 3 months.
3 months apart. The ending where we're interacting with Lace, like 3 months apart. Same thing. When we're fucking selling them the weed, everything. That filming was all over the place, I have to say. Oh, man. I said that entire movie should have been done in 6 days. Get the fuck out
Those
of here.
globes. Holy shit.
And I was like, why are you playing with
Rock
his
and
hair?
No, I wanted to make the one eye completely
I
white.
haven't seen globes in a minute.
Nice.
I thought you were playing with his hair, and I was like, why are you
Hooters.
my boyfriend's hair?
Hooters was fun. Hooters. That was, I mean, that's something that only really me and you can talk about, because
Yeah.
these two weren't there. But,
Yeah,
like,
it
Hooters
Jay,
was
Fareed, and Nick.
the first
Nick.
time.
The
Yeah.
first time.
It was Jay, Fareed,
Nick and Nick.
Nick, and me and you.
Yeah.
And, Jay, I think Jay tried getting that girl's number, right? Or Fareed tried to get her
He got
number.
Instagram, and then she, like,
Blocked him
Blocked
like
him.
a day after. Yeah, that's right. That was
Damn.
funny. Yeah, Hooters.
we went twice, though, didn't we?
Nick, not my cousin Nick, the one that was just on here.
He's from New York.
He's from New York, so he drives very, very slow. We we had every single time he was tailing us, we had to go very, very slow, and even then he was still kind of back there. But I don't blame him. It's just it's New York. It's New York. You know, we drive fast. Yeah, I was just saying, I had that written down too, where you and Jay were fucking arguing about all of your
And then Nick
bullshit.
was complaining in the back the whole time.
Mm-hmm. That was something. What else we got? Yelling at each other. Yeah, that was you guys.
Yeah, that was you.
Oh yeah, Nick was complaining because he was really tired, and he was bitching the whole time because he just wanted to go home and play Xbox. I spelled philosopher wrong in the script.
Philosopher.
Yeah, it was like philosopher or something,
Yeah.
and I don't know how I missed that, because I was like,
Well,
you know.
You missed
I mean,
it until
yeah.
we started reading it.
I'm agreeing with you.
yeah, I don't like that you agreed with
We
me.
started reading it, and then me and Reagan were laughing after you read that part because we were
Yeah.
reading along.
I know.
And you didn't even know that you spelled it wrong after you read it.
I don't know.
I even read through the whole thing and did a grammar Nazi thing for you.
Well, there you go. You can do that with my next script if you
Obviously,
want.
it didn't work that way.
No, not at all.
You've got to make the changes as they come up.
Yeah.
Not just listen and be like,
Not just listen.
All right, I'm going to leave it the way it is.
Yeah, unless you write me a list and I go back and I'm like, yeah, I need to change it. Or, like, go into the doc, because you can comment on certain, like, parts of the doc. So you can
True.
just click there and be like, that's spelt wrong. Spell it better. But if you're going to do that, you're a dickhead, because you should just click
I
left and
fixed
then
all the
Click and spell it.
spell it right. You know what I mean? You went through all that trouble to comment, hey, you got to fucking
Spelled wrong.
spell this better. It's spelled wrong.
Honestly, dude, you know
that's-
what? I would
that's
accept
That's an
that.
actual job that you just offered him.
What?
Script editor.
Yeah, I did. There you go. You can be a
Obviously,
script
he's
editor.
Boom.
not that
Gonna
good
do
of
it
a
for free.
job.
Boom.
Yeah. You can just be our script editor. Or just tell me what's
I'll
wrong.
do it
And then I'll
for
edit it.
money.
I let you be on my show. No, it's our show. I'm just kidding.
If you
I
kick
can't
me in
be
the knee
stingy.
again, I'm gonna decapitate you by the ankle.
How bad would you feel if my fucking
I would.
leg fell off?
I warned you. You're wearing globes. Think I give a shit?
Are you talking shit about these right now?
No, I was just saying before.
These
I
are
haven't seen them in a
fucking
while.
top notch.
They're indestructible, which is why I have to decapitate by the ankle.
Yeah.
See,
Yes.
I insulted, but
Saved yourself, buddy.
gave a compliment to the globe.
To the globe.
To the globe.
To the globe. Oh. When I read for Ray.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't love me no more.
You don't love me no more.
Oh god, that was funny. That's actually in the end of the movie. That was a funny
The
outtake.
excited video that I sent to you of it.
There you go. That was
Are you
the
just
option
bounced bed?
to film the snes that you needed to film. Just put the wig on and
And I could
dress
have
as
just.
close as possible.
I could have been Ronnie.
Yes. Yeah.
I could have. You don't love me no more. Danny?
Lost my hair.
Oh my god, are you gonna jump? I still love you. We have so much to live for, buddy. Buddy old pal. Man, dude.
I think that just sounds like your Nick impression.
Yeah.
Wow.
More metal.
Are those snakeskin boots?
Shh, that's later. Let's talk about that. We're gonna cover that. Chill. You're getting ahead of yourself,
Well,
buddy.
now they'll understand.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
welcome.
The backwards cigarettes. That's all I am going to say is
He
the
was
backwards cigarettes.
There was
And-
one forward-facing cigarette.
He doesn't
in the
smoke
entire
cigarettes.
movie.
And
He
he
don't-
was nervous.
And he was nervous, so it makes sense. But it's hilarious, and I kept it in the film because it's hilarious, and we didn't film anything better,
Just
so
one
I had to
shot.
keep it in the
Anything
film.
else?
Forward-facing
Nope.
cigarette.
all there is, just him putting backward cigarettes in his mouth for 50-something minutes.
Mm-hmm. That's all you get.
It's a very experimental film.
But the reason why I kept it in the film is because
Backwards
yes,
unlit cigarettes.
he may have did it because of his reasons. But again, I smoke cigarettes, and I've done that before, so I kept it in there because it adds like a natural feel. Like you can look at him and be like, fucking dumbass, but then realize you did it before and you're a fucking dumbass too. So like, you know, it balances it out, you know?
Nice balance
Fuck
of
up
like,
for-
wow, that's fucked, but fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, the 30 minutes of Nick trying to jump off the roof. Well, jump off the roof because we had to film him jumping off of something, but we didn't have something high
We
enough,
also
so
have
he
3
just
different
jumped off a
days
ladder.
worth of footage of that.
Yeah, we do have 3 different days of him just jumping.
Stunt work.
Yeah, and dude, I give him props. He did his own stunts. That's why I put him in the stunt department. In the credits. Nicholas Scott.
Pop that on his resume.
Yeah, he can.
No, because then somebody's going to be like, alright, can you jump off this first story onto a mattress? And
So,
Mhm.
we're gonna put you in this ditch with the dog poop.
you need to get yourself out.
You need to leave.
What did I do?
Nick losing his wig was really funny. That was
My hair fell off.
when he was playing a squid and he fell on the skateboard and he leaned back and he was like, "Oh, my hair fell off."
That's the shot that's in the movie, too, right?
Yeah, that is the shot. I just cut it before the wig came off. I was gonna use the other shot that I filmed after, but the first one was more natural because that's when you just did it. Because you weren't supposed to run up to him and go down to him like that. And the second time seemed like more forced. So I just cut it before his wig came off.
Guys, my hair fell off.
I love the amount of times we had to throw you into a fucking box truck. The side of a box truck.
No.
Yeah, me
He
too.
threw him into the
He
box
threw
truck.
himself.
He threw
But the
himself
noises
into
he
the
made,
box
bro, were hilarious.
What a million.
Fuck?
What a
Where are you going? Where are you going? God. You know what's funny? We could have used you for Lace's stunt double. You have like kind of the same hair that
I
he
will
had when
literally
we.
do anything.
Dude,
That's about.
we
I
just
probably
can't-
would have jumped off the actual.
we
roof.
can't film your mouth area because of the beard. But like,
Just shots from the back.
yeah.
Word.
So if we ever do anything with Lace again, we'll have you as a stunt double. Fun fact: Rob burnt a hole in the arm.
Check it.
Also,
Yep.
fun fact, that sweater, your
Mine?
It's from the women's section of Goodwill, and I bought it as a joke because why the fuck would I wear that?
And it made it into the movie.
Wow,
Because
from
it's one of
Goodwill
the
to
most
movie.
ridiculous things
I like it.
Started from the
I'm not gonna
bottom.
lie. I thought it was stupid until I put it on, and I'm like, I
It's
can
chill.
wear it.
Cozy.
You know what I mean?
I
It
like
fits me. You know?
With some gray and white shoes. Yeah, hell yeah.
Gray and white shoes, bro. I got my globes.
Yeah, the gray and white fucking globes. Then.
What? Why are you hating on the
Product
globes,
placement?
bro? No,
You're letting
not
on
product
too much.
placement. But if they want to sponsor me, globe.
Cut.
This is not a
I
sponsor.
don't think you've worn a different pair of shoes since I got those.
No, I fucking love these. I've been wanting these since like 2008.
Well, no.
Yeah, they
Since
should have stayed
stores
there.
stopped
Merry
selling them.
Christmas.
They should have
Talking
stayed
shit about
right
them,
there.
What about my DCs that I have over there?
Your DCs are cool as fuck.
I still need to get laces for your.
My
Yeah, can you pass me the ashtray?
My favorite filming experience in the entire time that we ever did film was not filming the movie, but playing pool with Texas Nick.
Oh my god! Wait, I was again the only one there for that.
Yeah,
Should I
but
just be on the podcast?
that was
Scoot over.
hilarious.
I'm here for most of the events, so scoot.
That's what I said.
We got a
Look at
guest.
my Scooby-Doo shorts.
We got a guest.
Yeah, so that because I'm more in the middle.
Nice.
Now
So,
I get to look at myself on camera the
So
whole time.
I'll talk like this.
Talk.
Or
I'll
you
do
could
that.
talk into Kevin's mic too.
I can't.
I'm talking about it's mine.
What the fuck, bro?
I'm not sharing.
I guess I'm just off the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Pool with Texas Nick was hilarious because he also didn't know what Blondie was.
He didn't know who Blondie was. So what happened was we were gonna go play pool after filming or before filming. Before filming, we were waiting for Jay. When he was in the cast, and we were gonna go to the bar and play some pool. And I had said something about how I have a cowboy hat in the back of my car, but I like decorated it like a pirate hat. And Nick insisted on wearing it, and from the second that he put it on to the second that I took it from him later, he had a southern accent and said that he was from Texas, which isn't he actually from Texas?
No, he
lived there for, like,
he lived
3
there for like
years.
2 or 3 years when
So
he was
he's
like,
from
a
from
kid.
Texas. He was born there.
No, he wasn't
He
born
wasn't
there.
born
no,
there?
he moved there when he was like 2 or 3 and
I
stayed
thought-
there for like 2 or 3 years and came back. But
I
he
thought-
is not
We
from
don't know this
Texas.
person.
I thought he was
No way.
like there until he was like 3 and then moved away.
No.
Oh,
He was
okay, so
like-
he's not from Texas.
No, not
Well,
in
there
the
for
slightest
3
bit,
years.
and nobody
But he
knows
lived,
from
First 3
he
Texas.
lived there
years.
for like 2 years when he was a really little kid. Anyway.
I put this on for you, pretty little lady.
Yeah, so Texas Nick was fun the whole time. The entire time. He convinced everybody from the bar that he was from Texas.
Except for that one guy's wife who was grilling him, dude.
Yeah.
She did not like Nick. She did not like him.
Probably has horror stories from Texas.
I mean, you know. Dean fucking smacking me and giving the most perfect smack in the entire movie and immediately apologizing so we can't use the fucking scene.
Oh
And
my
then we
God,
had
I'm
to
so
do
sorry.
it like 5 other times. This happens every single time I get smacked in a fucking anything that we're filming. We get one good one and then we still do it. But
Dude, I'm so sorry.
and then he snuck one in, or was that the one that you snuck in?
That
I'm
was the
pretty
one that
sure.
he snuck
That
in.
was the one that you
Yeah.
snuck in?
Right before filming it that day, he said, "Oh, you know I smack you in this, right?" And you were like, "No, you don't."
That's not cool. And then I was like, you know what, whatever, man, that's fine. It's whatever. It happens.
No,
all
then
the time.
Kevin called you a damsel in distress
You did call me a damsel
I
in
did.
distress because I always get attacked.
because
And
you
things.
write it into things.
I don't. But look, I write it into things, but everybody else also writes it into things too because they just assume I'm down to be the one to get attacked.
Because you are.
I am. Especially if I'm getting like brutally killed in something, I would love that, dude.
Or
Thrown
just
into the
smacked in the
trunk of a
face.
vehicle.
Smacked in the face.
How many people in this
Look
room
for
have
a
hit
hip to be
you?
square skit.
I was gonna say, how many
Huh?
people in this room have
Look
hit
for the
you
hip to be
during
square skit.
something that you filmed?
You smacked me, right? No, you didn't smack me.
The two of them.
Natasha
I've-
smacked me.
I've
Dean smacked
murdered-
me
I've
many of
murdered
times.
him twice.
You murdered. Yeah, he did murder me. He actually did murder me
three
twice.
3 times actually.
3 times.
Because didn't we do 2 after the first one? Or was it just the 2?
It was just the 2.
Okay.
I don't think I
There,
smacked you
I
in
have them.
anything.
The one is in the first season of Amboys, and the I was gonna put the second one in, but we wound up stopping at 4. Once we start working on it again, I'll put it in. That shit was funny. Shit was hilarious. Now we can talk about it.
But
Nick got seriously drunk after the rap party, and I'm just gonna make a long story short. Me and Jason were having an argument, and we made up that day, and we were hanging
made up 12 times. Tasha and I were there for all 12 of them.
Oh my god, they were like little fucking girls all night.
Anyway,
They were very drunk.
Anywho, now I forgot where I was in the story. Oh yeah,
You get to the bar. That's where you got.
me, her, and Jay sit down on. You've been to South Stevens?
Yeah.
Well, me, her, and Jay sat down on that velvet couch in the back.
Right.
All the way to the back right when you walk in. And Nick got up, and then I felt or not Nick. Jason got up, and then I felt Nick literally plop onto the couch, and he was like, "Sup, guys?" And then I got up to go talk to Jason. And then all of a sudden I see the dude next to me looking around, and then I look on the floor, and I'm like, what the fuck is on the floor? And it's chunky liquid.
It was like
And then
piss yellow.
I look at Nick, dude, and I shit you not, he's sitting like this, looking around, confused as fuck, with the
Vomit.
same chunky liquid on his arm.
Everywhere, yeah.
And then on a 1%er biker's boots, snakeskin fucking boots, lied Nick's vomit. Big no, dude. We got out of it safe.
Yeah, dude ended up being pretty cool.
Yeah,
he was like, I've been
cool.
there,
He
don't
was
worry
friends with
about
Jay,
it.
Of course.
He was friends with Jay. And I took Nick outside. Immediately, I said, Nick, get your ass out of here, let's go. You just can't throw up in the bar, and you can't throw up in the bar with people who will hurt you if you throw up on them. So I brought Nick outside, and I waited, and then I went back in, because they were taking a very long time, you and Jay. I thought you were going to come out and, at least tell me to go home or something, and, take him home. But then him and me and Nick went home. Nick literally vomited the entire walk. It was, a 3 or 4 block walk. Every 10 feet, he would stop to throw up. And we finally get back home.
On her street, bro, there was
Yeah.
a whole ass thing.
But it's not even done yet. We get back and we're sitting outside because it's a little chilly, hoping that Nick sobers up. And somebody forgot his flannel at the bar.
Dude.
So
She gave me that flannel, and I fucking love that flannel.
Yes,
I was like,
it's
I'm not
technically-
leaving that
it's-
flannel.
Know all about the fucking flannel.
yeah, so then he tells Tasha, hey, let's meet up. This just happened. I'm going back to the bar
Hey,
to
can
get
I
my
hit that?
flannel. And so they go back, and for whatever reason, it took them 45 minutes to come back to the house from maybe a 7-8 minute walk. It took
I'll hold it.
45 whole minutes. And the entire time, Nick is sitting outside in the chair throwing up. And at one point,
My boyfriend had me sitting across the street from the bar waiting for Jason to leave it, and Jason wasn't even in the fucking bar.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't. He called and he was ready.
Oh, yeah, he was in the parking lot. That's right.
yes, so
Yeah,
they
yeah.
took forever. And at one point, I just left Nick outside with a water bottle because I'm not babysitting a grown-ass man. He can figure it out himself.
He's like, this
Um,
never happened to me before.
Even though he's thrown up
I have
almost every
so
time
many
he's
stories
drank.
where it definitely happened to him before.
But yeah, then they finally get back, and I think we all left Nick outside because we went down to the waterfront.
Yeah, we
The
just
two
left
of us
him.
and Jay and Tasha, we went down to the waterfront.
But it's not like we're not shitty friends. We didn't just leave him hey,
no,
yo,
we
fuck
had a
you.
water bottle.
We gave
and the door
him
was
we gave
open.
him what he needed. I left my door open. He was just sitting at the fucking table
Yeah.
outside. He was fine.
And then, no, we're not done. You and Jason, the entire walk to the waterfront and down the entire waterfront, apologized to each other like 45 times, had the same exact conversation every single time.
We
and
were
when
shit-faced.
Tasha and I would say, hey, you've already had this conversation,
We were
you would have it
shit-faced.
again.
Dude, do you
You would
realize
have it again.
how much the both of us drank?
I know how much the both of you drank, and I drank a lot too, and I was not having the same conversation 45 times.
Well,
And every time
that's
being like,
on you, man.
yeah, I don't know why we were so mean to each other. We should be fine. We're cool now, right? 10 seconds later, the same thing.
hey, man. Shit happens. At least we're cool. At least we didn't fucking fight it out.
I think you should have fought it out. I think that would have been entertaining.
That
And
would've
Nick
been
wouldn't have
entertaining.
thrown up on somebody's shoes.
I'll box him.
That's not 100%.
Well, because we would have gotten
What?
kicked out way before.
You don't know that. Nick's pretty fast sometimes.
That's true. But it was like there was a while after, because he went over to talk to Jay first, and I was like,
No, Nick went over.
Nick went over.
And
Whatever.
then I was
it
like,
still
I guess
took
I'll go
time.
talk to Jay.
I said start a fight. But he
Whatever.
didn't want to.
Yeah,
I
I
think it
wasn't
would've
gonna
been
do
fun.
that. Fuck that. That's some bullshit.
Okay.
I ain't into bar fights.
So take him outside. Then there's not in the bar.
I'll box him. I'll box him.
Anyway.
Rob had trouble with a few words in the script.
Is it still recording?
Yeah. Okay. He mistaked 3 words that I can remember off the top of my head. Hamzant, which was hazmat. Versace for Versace. And invalid for invalid, which she didn't even know was a word.
I did not.
And she tried fighting us, and she was like, it's not a word, it's not a word. And we're like, it's a fucking word.
I've never heard that word before.
I can't believe that.
That must be a North Jersey thing.
Invalid?
Must be a North Jersey thing.
Like I said the first time.
Yeah,
they told me
nobody
that,
listens
that's
to
what
the
makes you-
dictionary.
Listens, you read the dictionary.
That's what I'm saying.
People might listen to the dictionary.
They might,
That's
honestly.
true. There might be blind people who listen to the dictionary.
True. They got Braille, too.
Yes, and
They
again,
feel
you're
the
not
dictionary,
hearing the
not Braille.
pronunciation
They feel
of the word.
dictionary.
Sorry, am I
Yeah.
squishing you too much?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
Anything else from filming?
Oh, I'm asking you since you
Oh.
have a whole fucking
Me? You're reading off my
armory
list.
on me. Off your list.
Yeah, I wrote most of that list.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You gave me some ideas.
I gave
I'd
you
say-
like most of the ideas
I'd
on
say
that list.
I'd say half of it's mine.
Okay, sorry.
This whole
I wrote
bottom
half
part.
of the list.
This whole bottom part,
Yeah.
for the most part, is mine.
Oh, Dean's Spritz bottle.
Oh yeah, Dean Spritz bottle. I forgot about
it was,
that.
like 100 and something degrees in that.
Oh yeah,
that
dude, it
place.
was so hot. It was
And
the
I was
middle of
wearing
summer.
Cargo pants and
And-
a suit jacket.
Yeah, we were all
Corduroy.
wearing we were all wearing like sweaters
No, we're
or
talking
like
to you, babe.
thermals and shit. We were dressed like it was
Can't
like
say her name.
fall or winter.
I wasn't. And then when we were filming in the fall, it was miserable for me. I dressed weather appropriate to film in the summer.
Yep.
Summer vibes.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
wearing
dude.
shorts and a tank top, and then shorts
But
and a sweatshirt. And
I do know-
should not have been in the fucking fall.
All I know is for next time, when we film a movie, 2 things. Have you in Jersey, and make sure it's in October or something.
Or just buy a fan.
We could buy a fan, like an
Instead of using the
industrial
shop
fan.
vac.
Yeah, that's the what?
Instead of using the shop vac.
Yeah,
Or a little spray bottle. Like
Yeah.
you're a
It was
child in
effective.
the
Disney.
spritz. We were living on crumbs.
I've been living on crumbs.
Yes.
I thought you moved away. I've been living on crumbs.
Hell yeah.
Filming with Ian was pretty fun.
Filming with Ian was pretty fun, even though he was only there for a little bit.
That and the first day we filmed with him, he showed up. sliding down the hill, which I could not take seriously.
Which
That's why
I
it's not in
wish-
there. I'm so sorry. That's my fault.
So it would have been so good, and I wish the fucking hillslide.
It
would have
was
been in
so
there 'cause it
funny. How was I
hilarious.
not supposed
That
to
was
laugh?
the point. It was fucking hilarious.
How was I not gonna laugh?
Oh my god.
That, and then the second day, again, it's like August. It's very hot outside. He shows up in a sweatshirt and like a puffer jacket. And like sweatpants or something.
Yeah.
With his hair like tucked up into the fucking
I wish,
hood.
dude. The one thing about the second day is that I wish he just let his hair down. That's
That,
the one
and
thing.
he always missed the line where he said "my dad." He would always forget to say "my dad" and just say
she was like, and what's with this guy? Oh, we moved to Canada when I was a boy.
because we think he did something
Yeah.
bad.
But it's
What
okay
the fuck,
because
Dean?
it's okay because right after I'm like, it's not like his dad's the Zodiac or anything, right? So I mean, it like still kind of like you understand what he's saying, but you know, he did forget that line.
Because then it didn't make sense of what I was saying. Because I said something after that. But, like, how was I supposed to know who he was?
Because I say
Because
it's
he
not like
did
his
something
dad's the
bad.
Zodiac, right?
No, I said
and you were
something
like, "Are we
before
sure
that.
about that?"
I think I say something before that.
No, I don't think there's
I
anything
don't
before
know.
that. I think it was just his line that he
I don't
missed.
know, I think
There
I
are a
know
few
the
lines that
line.
we missed, and then there's just a lot that we improv'd because we just.
Oh, I tried to burp away from my mic. Burped into yours. I went like this.
God.
And I burped into your mic.
What about you, man? What were your favorite parts about your
Getting
small?
thrown into a truck.
That yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
that's it.
That's
That
it.
was my favorite
Just getting
part.
thrown into a truck.
Getting thrown
Smashing
into a
your
truck.
head
What
on
about-
the door on the way out?
Oh yeah, you did smash your head on the door on the way out in the one
Yeah.
scene.
Or
It
on
wasn't
the
as
way in.
effective.
He hit his head
Being
on the way
thrown
in,
into
and
a
Nick
truck.
hit his head on the way out. Right?
Yeah, yeah. What was the? Oh yeah, my favorite part about you in the movie was that you were the fire inspector.
Wearing slides, which
Yeah, you
you
were
cannot
all
see,
geared
and
up.
I was stomping
And
on
then
the
you just
ground
had
with my
slides.
boots,
Yeah.
so that it sounded like
That was
his shoes weren't clacking on the ground because he was wearing slides.
Yeah. We had to improvise.
Funny.
That was funny.
This is filmmaking.
Filmmaking at its finest.
Showbiz.
It's
Show
all.
up and
It's
slide.
not always glamorous.
It's all smoke and mirrors. That's all it is. Or sometimes just somebody else making footsteps.
Or sometimes
You know?
it's just really hot tube and you have one tiny shop
It's
vac
hot
for everybody.
in Topeka.
And you have sweaters on. It's fun.
I think it's hot in Topeka.
It's hot.
It was
Hot
hot
in
in New
Topeka.
Jersey.
It was hot
It
in New
was
Jersey. Absolutely. Which, again, we're filming in the fall.
I went through.
Oh! Were you there?
Yeah.
Oh, the old guy, dude. So, Nick Scott. Nick Scott was. We were already in, like, kind of a, like,
Bad
heated mood. And fucking Nick Scott, he plays Danny. We got food. And there was a dumpster outside of the shop. And he threw his little bag of McDonald's in the dumpster. And the guy who owned the dumpster, I guess he was in the shop right next to the one that we were filming at.
He was watching the dumpster.
He
security.
was watching the dumpster security cam, dude. He came out as soon as that bag hit the dumpster, and he went, "Who are you with?" And I was already pissed off, so I turned around and I was like, "He's with me!"
Hey man, that McDonald's back! Leave him alone!
And he was like, "Oh, well, you're just not supposed to throw shit out." And we were just like, "Whatever,
Shut
man.
up, dude.
Whatever." Fucking.
My own garbage.
It was his because you know
was.
what's funny? He left like he sold his shop, and the dumpster was not there. We went there like a week or two ago to film the
Took it
Carlos
home
scene.
with him.
Yeah, and the dumpster was just
Really
not
was that
there.
dumpster?
Or I also like the fact that the Nick and Rob fight scene was very realistic, and I think the first time they did it, I'm really surprised that nobody called the cops for a domestic dispute.
Oh, their argument was realistic.
Yeah, not the fight,
The
sorry.
fighting.
No, the
You should
argument was really good.
specify on
The
that.
fight is so funny.
There was supposed to be a lot more intricate shots in that, but as it came closer to ending,
You
and
were
with the
tired?
complications, I just wanted it to be over. So he Superman punched, man, and fucking
No,
he
but
went
the
for it.
argument was really good, and the first
The
time you
argument
guys
was-
took it, I'm really surprised the
I'm
cut-
fucking sorry.
Yeah, surprised there was
They were
no
good.
domestic dispute
good.
filed
They
against
were.
you guys.
And again, the fact that Rob never acted before is
Mm-hmm.
insane.
I mean, most
Yeah.
of us don't have, other than Nick and Reagan, none of us have professional
Not
training.
professional, but
Or-
again, you have to think
yeah,
like
you
with
guys have a little
with me and
experience with your
Dean.
stuff.
Yeah, we've been like goofing around or doing stuff our whole life. Even if it
I-
wasn't like serious, like we still
Yeah.
have like we got the chops.
I only have ever acted on stage, which is very, very, very different, especially all my ballet stuff.
Mhm.
Ballet acting is not acting, it's pantomiming. That's why when you watch dance movies, the acting is terrible.
Yeah.
All of them. If they hire dancers in a dance movie, the acting is terrible.
Yeah.
At least the dance scenes are lit.
That's, yep. Because, like, even, I know you love them so much, but Step Up, the acting is not
Ooh.
great.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Step Up is terrible.
But the dancing is really fucking good because they hire dancers.
Step Up is literally just a dancing version of Street Dreams. It's just Street Dreams didn't have a shit ton of sequels.
You're gonna have drama when you dance every single thing out.
Why does it look like it hurts for you to smile?
Her name's Taylor.
Oh my god. That movie is. We were obsessed, me and Jason, when we were a kid. That was our shit. And we watched that and we were like, what?
They hyped that movie
I'm
out.
not looking for a cool skater, dude. Yeah, well, I'm not looking for a pretty girl with red hair and chucks. Like, you're a fucking loser. Like, come on. I
Yeah,
call
the
it the
movie was
knack
trash.
for not a chance.
Not
I like your shoes. That's the first thing you said to me.
Oh, yeah.
I like your shoes.
I slid in her inbox, bro. I was like, yo, I like those shoes.
We met on Tinder like almost 2 years ago.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's the way to do
Believe
it.
that?
I
That's
like,
crazy.
I like
Fucking
your
Tinder.
shoes.
I didn't text it like,
Learn
I like
real
your
No.
shoes. I was just like, yo, I like your shoes.
I'm just
How would
making
you-
fun
how
of
would
you
you
because you were.
text that?
Huh?
How would you text that?
I guess like in like the capital lowercase, or
wave.
something like, yeah, wave you. Oh, I like your shoes. Or just send a voice message.
If you did that,
First message ever. I like your shoes.
if you did that, I don't know if things would
Order
have
up a
gone as
coffee
smoothly
sometime?
as they did.
No.
Like, no, I don't think I
Me
did
neither.
that.
Oh, God. Those were some cool ass shoes, though, man. I wish.
Because I wore them more.
Yeah, I wish you had them on right now. That would be cool.
I
So
don't, but
just be
you
like,
can.
yeah, just like I went Globe.
Stop!
Not
You're
sponsored.
gonna unplug it.
It's okay.
You
Not
could
sponsored.
superimpose a picture of them.
Yeah. But then
I know you don't like doing that though.
I already said I hate doing picture episodes.
But if it's one picture, to
Yeah.
show how cool they are, they're the Black Sabbath Doc Martens,
I guess.
the 1460s.
Did you guys see that?
Nobody probably knows what
don't.
I said, but can you not hit me in the face?
I'm sorry.
You do that enough.
I'm sorry.
Also, he does not abuse me, but he did punch me twice in his sleep once, and constantly accidentally hits my head into things.
Like I said, I was fighting a really big guy, and I was on the bottom. And when I rolled over to punch you, it was me rolling over to punch him. Just sorry you were there. Just be lucky you were sitting with your hand like that, because I punched your hand instead of your face.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
Ooh, doggy.
That was insane. It woke me up, because I felt my hand being hit in real life.
Your hand
Yeah.
being
And I was
hit.
like-
Your connection with her face woke you up, or
Well,
what
it
woke
wasn't
you
her
up?
face. I punched her hand.
My
Oh.
yeah,
She had
my
her-
hand was.
She
in
was
front of
like
my
this,
Oh.
and I rolled over and I went boom, boom. But
face.
I
And
don't
then
think
I
it was
like,
like
what the fuck are you doing?
I don't
okay,
think it was
take
like-
the controller
What
somewhere
the
else.
fuck are you doing?
it wasn't like super hard though, right? How hard? Punch me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
That's why I woke up.
You
Yeesh.
said you were fighting for your life.
Oh, I was fighting for my life, dude. This guy was big.
Yeah, I
He
promise.
was a big
he was
fucking
fighting.
dude. Oh
Can
my
we
god.
after this turn the air back on? It's
Yeah,
very
it's-
warm in here.
it's toasty. It's toasty,
Son of a
toasty.
bitch right now.
I'm wearing fake fur.
So you got, what?
I'm wearing fake fur.
Why don't you have the hood on, man?
Because it's morbidly hot in here.
It's Morbin time.
It is Morbin time.
No, it's not.
We're not watching Catfish. We're watching Morbius.
Oh, God.
No, I want to watch Catfish.
Morbius.
I'll pass on Morbius. I will say that.
Morbius, fun for
You
sure.
shouldn't have called me a fat ass Kelly Price.
So you don't got nothing else?
Tasha, do you
Not
have
much.
anything?
Like I said, I really wasn't. I liked recording a lot.
Recording is
That
fun.
was really cool.
Maybe that's your new job as cameraman.
Cameraman.
I'll just take everything. I'll just
Yeah.
do all the side shit besides editing. So I'll edit
I'll,
the
I
fucking
got
I'll do
script, and I'll record shit,
I do a lot of the side shit too.
and
I
throw
do.
myself into more vehicles.
Currently, I do most of
You hit it first.
the
LSD4?
side.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
You literally are complaining about your knee hurting because you
I didn't
have
say
old
I
man
was going to do
bones.
the stunts. I could just direct it and, like, get new people. And maybe Jason.
Replacement L's, S's, and
Yeah.
D.
Maybe Jason will stay. Cause
No, he won't.
He'll do...
No.
No, he won't.
Yeah. Get him drunk enough. Then it's
You
a
could get
different
Nick
story.
drunk and he would do it, and then you would have lots of footage of him throwing up on things, even though
He
it's
was-
never happened
He
before.
was already in LSD, so that's perfect. Get Shiyoung back. Shiyoung would do it.
So we'd have to pick him up.
That's okay.
That's okay because I am driving.
Is it okay?
Yes.
That's okay.
Oh shit!
What about you, man? Any stories? Anything you want to share?
No, it was fun. It was a good time.
Good shit.
Phenomenal.
I love it.
Yeah.
Dean, everybody. At that note, if you haven't watched our movie already, if you watched this first, go watch our movie. If you
But-
I
haven't,
have watched it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's really funny though.
it is funny. Some parts.
Also, when it's not supposed to be funny, it is
Absolutely.
most of the time.
So yeah, go watch the movie because it's finally out. I've been ranting about it all year.
Where are you
so
going?
a few other people. We do episodes every week.
Where are you
Our
going?
socials are down below, so don't forget to stay rotch and stay safe, everybody. Peace out.
Break that one day.
No, I'm not.
What? We can have sex all the time. Yeah, man, but that's different, man. You don't use someone else's toothbrush. That's like going to someone else's house and wiping your ass with their toilet paper.
Okay, I didn't need that visual.
Dude, should we do something?
I don't want to be held liable.
Jesus Christ!
Shit.
What the fuck does that got to do with us, fucko?
There was nothing else I could do, man. You think I should fucking suplex his mom?
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck?